It's your boy. This ninja, no. That ninja Keith. Reactions.
It's your boy Uno, man. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Many names, but just call me one.
We got. He was showing why he was up next until ... by Cosgrove.
We don't know who the fuck he is, what the fuck he was up next for, or who the fuck Cosgrove is. But here we are. What a reaction.
On the night of December
we got.
16th, 2001, fans were treated with a much anticipated matchup. Well, Hakeem Olajuwon was present
Okay,
that
then.
night.
The GOAT
but
was
at
there,
that
though.
point,
I see Hakeem
that
and Mike.
wasn't really the headline that it
Salute
used
to
be.
King.
People
That's number
were more
45, Mike,
excited
ain't it?
about this
Nah,
storyline,
that's a Wizards
and that's
Mike.
because they were about to witness Air Jordan go up against Air Carter
Air
for
Canada.
the very first time ever, which happened to take place in the Air Canada Center. Around that time, it really didn't get much better than that.
They lied. You know that, right? Because Kobe was in the league, Iverson was in the league, T-Mac was in the league. They just lied
As some of
hard.
you guys
Super
might know,
hard.
Vince Carter was one of a handful of players that were compared to Michael Jordan
Facts.
just as he was about to enter the league.
He was
And
probably
for
the
good reason.
fourth closest.
Both were
He was
UNC
probably the
legends.
second person
Both
to
were
be
6'6"
compared to him.
guards,
Nah,
and
nah.
both
There was a
were
million people
historically
compared to him.
explosive
Shit.
dunkers.
But close to what actually happens, he was probably third or fourth. You know,
I feel like the
Kobe
only
obviously
out
was.
of all the people that they could have compared him to, like they said whoever they would have said, but nigga, it's only three people that I'm
Early
really
on, Carter
saying:
was already being
Vince,
considered next up.
Kobe,
He
Kobe,
certainly thought
and
that
Bron.
the Jordan comparisons
I'd
were
say Kawhi
flattering,
before
but
Bron.
he also
Bron
felt
Really?
that
felt
the
too much.
comparisons
Yeah.
kinda diminished everything
And Kawhi
he had
shoot a lot of
done to get
mid-range.
to that point. Here's what one of his closest friends had to say about that. Quote, he
Clutch as
doesn't want
fuck,
to be
too.
the next
My nigga,
anybody.
though.
He wants
Fuck
to
with
be the
Vince.
first Vince.
But Vince probably the closest, if not Kobe.
Unfortunately for us fans,
Kobe
MJ
all
just
around,
so
but, like,
happened to
Vince,
retire for
'cause
the
he was getting
second
to the rack
time,
like that.
just as Vince was about to begin his NBA career.
nigga had
Carter
hydraulics.
must have been extremely disappointed about that. But lucky for him and all of us, Jordan once again made a return.
Hey, I was geek when he came back too.
Look at the ball heads, man. Ah, those slick ass
Boston baked
motherfuckers.
beanhead ass.
You hear me?
nigga.
Them niggas look like sorry pieces out there.
But as part owner and president of basketball operations,
Said they look like
for the
ponds.
Wizards
You hear me?
and as another
Pond head ass
guy,
nigga.
Jordan
Two
started
bishops out there,
expressing
motherfucker.
Hey, why he
interest
always
in
wearing them
making
big ass
another
pants
comeback,
like that, though?
not for the
It's the
Bulls,
fat
but
pants,
for the
bruh.
Wizards this time. And when
Bro,
Jordan
just stuck
hired
with
his old
2000
head
pants,
coach,
it's
Doug
like, fuck it.
Collins, to
I
be
like
the
the
Wizards
swag.
head coach, it was obvious that Jordan was
Oh,
coming
Doug
back,
Collins,
which
salute.
of course he did. Now, there
He
were
like that
certain
lizard nigga I was
games
watching the other day.
circled on many people's
Don't
calendar
remind me,
as
bruh.
soon as Michael announced that he was coming back. Like, of course, Kobe and the Lakers, and even Allen Iverson and the Sixers,
That's what I'm
just to
saying.
name a few. But the game that was scheduled to take place on December 16th, 2001 was
Hey.
different because Jordan had yet to play against this particular
Half
star,
man,
Vince Carter.
half
Okay,
base.
I do feel like I have to mention that technically Michael
I actually got
Jordan
to meet
and Vince
that and
Carter
one player.
did play each
Half
other
man, half
in the
amazing.
preseason,
Oh, that's fine.
which I feel
Yeah.
is also
He's the
worth
second half
talking
man, half
about
amazing, though. I
because
refer to
Jordan
Vince.
I'm talking about the
actually
ugly one,
said
the
something
one that was like 6'9".
before
Yeah.
that preseason game. He
Not that I
said
ever met no
Kobe
cute
was
nigga before,
better
but this
than
nigga was
Vince
extraordinary.
because
This
he
nigga
was
looked
a
like
better
Candyman,
defender,
y'all.
which you could say
No
that
cap.
that wasn't
Like, this
even an
nigga was
outlandish
hurt.
statement at all. But Vince
Like,
Carter
he
certainly
really
took it
looked
personally.
half man and half something else. Real talk.
Half man and half weasel.
Jordan had quoted saying that he thought Kobe was better than Vince because of his defense. Michael would later say and admit that Vince has got better on D. Anyway, there's one of two
Okay,
air balls by
Vince
Michael
with the
Jordan.
lockup.
It was said that Vince didn't even
Clamp
say
that
a
boy?
word to Jordan at all during that game, and it probably had something to do with that Kobe comment. Now, Vince definitely did his thing out there, but once again, this was just a
Oh, they cooked them
preseason
boys,
game.
too.
But no worries, because their first official meeting in the
And
regular
Vince
season
outscored
was
him,
even
too.
better.
Yeah.
He's not guarding me and I'm not guarding him, so it's just I just come out there and do my job, man, and that's what it's all about.
You just heard Vince Carter talk about how Jordan will not be guarding him, and he will not be guarding Jordan in an interview right before
They literally,
the first
like,
regular season matchup.
The same height,
But
same weight,
little
all
same
that.
height,
Doug
same
Collins
weight, dumb
actually
bounce,
asked Jordan to guard
shooter,
Carter before the
passer,
game because
rebound,
it was
like,
clear that Richard Hamilton had a hard time
Vince probably
guarding
definitely the
Carter
closest,
in the
'cause-
preseason.
especially because
So
the physique
Collins
part of it
asked
and
Jordan
everything.
to step up,
Kobe
in which
always looked
Jordan
like he was
said,
a
"Not
half
a
inch
problem."
shorter than
I
Mike or
guess
something.
Vince didn't get the
And,
memo.
like,
And his hands
Now,
way
as
smaller.
Yeah,
expected,
like 30
Carter
pounds
did go
lighter
out
or
his
something.
way
He
to
always
show
looked so
Jordan
much
some
smaller than
love
Mike.
before the game.
No, I'm on your ass, nigga, right?
You hear me? I'm gonna bust your ass. Listen to me.
But
You
when
hearing?
it was time to play ball,
Somebody
all
come
that
get this
love
nigga.
went straight out the window.
This afternoon, everybody. Antonio Davis back to
Right to him.
Williams.
Okay. Match up.
Uh-oh.
Get your bucket then, Vince.
Big floater.
I thought they were supposed to be matching up against each other. What's
Get you some buckets on the GOAT then, Vince.
Oh, he wasn't scared of that boy.
Oh.
Hey, Mike played some snot-nosed defense,
Yeah,
though.
even when he is
Going
70.
He
into
was
that
smothering
night,
that
Vince
nigga,
Carter
man. You
said
seen that?
This was just another game, but his laser-focused demeanor said otherwise. He was zoned in.
Oh, just another game, huh?
So Vince Carter
Remember
refused
Mike?
to lose against this nigga, huh?
And now Vince up on Michael.
Ooh-wee.
Defensively right here. Cuts him off.
He ain't telling me that, though. Come here, Mike.
So he ain't play with Gil, huh?
Here's the difference. The young
He ain't
Vince
play with
Carter
Agent
is
Zero,
still-
No.
didn't
Agent
Agent Zero
probably
came right
afterwards.
after he left, huh?
Because I know he got drafted to Golden State,
Softly puts it back
and then he ended up with them.
And it's funny that Gil looked like what's the name, Curry.
I'm out here to play. I don't care who's guarding me. I'm going to do the job for the
Eddie
Raptors.
Curry?
As you can see,
No.
Vince had 23
Steph
first
Daddy.
half points.
Dale Curry.
19
Dale
of
Curry.
those points being in the
He like a
first
darker
quarter
version. I
alone,
can
mainly
Little
at
bit.
the expense of Michael Jordan. He was having his way with the old man, but in the second half of the game, Carter was in for a rude awakening.
That nigga Mike took it personal.
Jerry likes
As always.
Come on with the ass
the
stuff.
septics
Come
for
on.
receipts and jerk.
It looked like Jordan's teammates must have had a long talk with him in the locker room. At
Man, that
halftime,
boy Vince
because
cooking your
from that
ass.
point forward, he
You gonna
was
let that boy
locked
do
in.
that to you now?
Points for Richard Hamilton.
Ooh.
Almost stolen by Jordan.
Brick.
Carter can't make it drop. So you don't want to settle for that shot, Rod. Michael Jordan.
Let's see what Mike. Oh, Mike, pull up.
Take the ball to the bucket.
The tables were beginning to turn. MJ was the one breaking down his defense, all while making it difficult for Carter to score the ball.
Go, Mike. With the icy knees. That nigga got 50-pound bags of ice on his knees.
Vince Carter in the quarter so far. Vince
Come on, Vince. What you gonna do to him? You know they ain't calling foul. Pull up.
forced that shot up there over Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's talking to Vince Carter.
I'm on your ass now, nigga.
You guys, this shit was sweet,
It
huh?
was a completely different story in the second half.
I'm the
And it
only
was
milk
visibly
dud
clear
head nigga
that
out
Carter
here.
was extremely frustrated by how things just totally flipped.
Smothering his off-ball pass, nigga.
Yep.
Hall of
Bumping him,
Fame.
all that.
Missing your shots. He's
Patting
making
his shot.
He's making his at the other end of the floor. Vince Carter looks numbed by this afternoon's experience. 23 points in the first half.
Oh, he was on his way to cooking that man, too.
And what's even more crazy
23 in the
is
first half.
Vince only took 4 shots in the second half after
And missed
a
them all.
brilliant first half. All in all, the Wizards managed to come back from a 19-point deficit while leaving Vince Carter completely scoreless in the second half.
Damn.
Mainly due to Jordan's defense.
Michael Jordan versus Vince
And he used his
Carter.
patented shot against him.
Almost even Steven on the stat sheet. But the bigger number is in the win.
Oh, that turnaround fade.
Jordan's Wizards.
Now,
Hard.
even though
That was his shit.
particular game got
I love the
pretty
turnaround
intense,
fade. That's
the
one of my
respect
favorite
they
moves.
had for one another was still there. Of course, they always went at each other.
With the
every
drop
time
step
they
on it?
played, but at the end of the day, it was all love.
Being in the NBA for
I got
22
this nigga
years,
lips so red.
I can
Right.
proudly say I got the opportunity to play against Michael Jordan.
Vince Carter, Michael up on him. Vince, a leader.
He torched him, man. He was definitely torching him that one game.
And it was just obviously nothing short of an amazing and an opportunity that a lot of players
Ooh.
in today's game,
Even that
Can't
old
say.
man that's up fake work.
his impact on the
He-
game, his impact on players today and the players of the past is well documented.
And we can't forget the fact that Carter actually volunteered to give up his starting
I used to have
All-Star
that jersey
spot to
too.
Jordan in
The Vince
2003.
All-Star game
Jordan
of that
didn't
year.
receive enough
I don't know
votes
what
to be
happened
in the
to it.
starting lineup, but Vince stepped in and saved the day.
My story about MJ goes back to All-Star in Atlanta. I was a leading vote getter, and I gave my starting position to MJ, which he declined multiple times throughout the day. So we go on, and he accepts the starting position.
Oh shit, is it picking this up on there?
No.
He goes on and hits his historic fadeaway.
Post up, fader. On Sean Miller, elite defender.
Alright guys,
Sean
comment down
Marion
below if
was
you
a
enjoyed the
two-way
video.
shark.
Make sure to leave
The
a like on
ugliest
this
jumper
video,
I ever
and
seen,
don't forget to
boy.
subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I thought Lonzo jumper was ugly. That boy Sean Marion shoot from right here.
Ooh wee.
Like, what?
The fuck kind of
Clapping
jumper
that
is
shit too. Okay then, so we had a Vince mic, you know what I'm saying? Definitely had to check that out. What you think though? Thoughts?
Like I said, man, I think definitely Vince Carter, physique wise, gameplay wise, tenacity, energy, literally he the closest thing ever to Mike. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
But Kobe,
but they're literally the same height, both bald head as fuck, damn near the same weight, same body dimensions, the same play style for real. Vince Carter wasn't really as much of a like, hey, give me the ball, fuck that type. You know what I'm saying? He was more of a team player than
he had
Mike
23 in the
was.
first half on that nigga, bro.
That's only because he had something to prove. He was the best player on their team for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but he know he couldn't have fucked with Mike 3, 4 years, 5 years prior.
Before that, oh hell
Yeah,
no,
he
that
wasn't
was
fucking with dude. He wasn't fucking with dude.
But,
Kobe came the closest, and he cooked Kobe.
Yeah. When Mike was in red, it was over. Put it like
if
that.
he had on that blue shit, he was cool, calm, and collect. He still give you a bucket, but when he was red,
Mike
ain't
in
was
red was
nothing
gonna
to be
put
said.
65 on your head.
Yeah, man.
Go smoke a cigar.
Got the red, he trying to put 80 on your head. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. But Vince Carter definitely, honestly, only because he ain't got no title, I would say that's the only thing that keep him from being like elite, like top 10, top 5 talk. Definitely got the longest tenure of any NBA player in history.
Yeah.
So that just speak enough for itself. And he actually performed
Contribute
every last season that he was in that bitch. What was it, 21 seasons or some shit like that?
Something like that.
Something crazy.
Wow.
Something outlandish.
All right, so what you think? Would you tune in to another of this Cosgrove dude's videos? Was that informative, entertaining, and appealing?
Only because I'm already into it. I feel like the presentation was he literally took a lesson from the History Channel on that one. Like that really looked like
Documentary.
yeah, it was definitely like a documentary type shit. I fuck with it though. If I ever wanted to know anything about one specific player or one specific situation, I definitely fuck with him.
Okay, yeah. Salute to you, Cosgrove. Then we might fuck around, check you out again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
man.
We got to see the GOAT. We got to see one of my top 6 players. Shit, I'm satisfied.
Vince Carter top 10 for me. Top 10 for me. He behind T-Mac. I'm sorry.
We gonna have to make that a video too. How about that?
We might have to. We might have to talk about our top 10s, man.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have to get into that. It's
But
another video, man. On
Tune
no
in.
side note.
tune in next time on This Ninja No, That Ninja Keith Reacts.